Test 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. All right, so we're back for a really quick stream tonight for all the Zero listeners, watchers, viewers. I just wanted to try something out. Since I've been playing Majora's Mask 3DS, I wanted to test out this kind of hack. See if I can share it here. This one. Yeah, this hack here. So I've been playing the 3DS remaster of Majora's Mask, which had some good things and some good changes and some not so good changes from the original Nintendo 64 version. Some of the good changes were the upgraded graphics, obviously, even on a handheld. The graphics are a major, not just the resolution, but you know, they redid some colors and textures and all kinds of little things. So the graphics are better. The controls are improved. There's some quality of life changes. But there was some changes that people didn't like, and one of which was, I guess, how the Zora swim. And so in this game, the last stream, we had just, I think, gotten to the Zora area. And so the fix in this hack gives the Zora the fast swim ability without using up magic, which makes sense, because if you're a Zora and you're a fish, why do you need magic to swim? And it runs out pretty quick. So I remember, again, 20 years ago, when I played the original Nintendo 64 version, I remember Zora Link being my favorite. And part of it was just the feel of swimming around, the fast swimming, was just really cool. It's like, it's hard to describe, but it had a really cool feel to it. And so in this version of the game, they kind of took that. Well, it's still there, but you can't do it as much. And it's not like, I remember in the original game, I think, because I was probably really bored, just like swimming, like not even just taking a break and just swimming around, because it just had like a cool feel to it. It was just fun to do with no point. So they took that away in this version, or they made you use up magic. And then there's, I guess, I haven't got to it yet, but I've read that it's not as many magic bottles to refill than you'd like. And anyway, so they returned that back to the original way it was in the Nintendo 64 version. The Deku Link, they fixed water hopping. So I didn't notice that much in this playthrough, but and the Nintendo 64 version, it was just too long ago since I played that, so I didn't notice anything. Whereas the Zora Link in the last stream, I definitely did notice something was up there. But yeah, I guess the water hopping mechanic, it was timed differently, or it was something different there. Fast transition, this is probably just a quality of life thing. I don't remember that being any better or worse than the Nintendo 64 version. But you know, for the three, well, I guess four, spoiler alert, I guess there's a fourth one coming up. But for the masks that actually transform you, because there's that cutscene, and you know, you're going back and forth a lot. And if I remember correctly, in the water temple coming up, you do go back and forth quite a bit. So yeah, just having a hotkey on the D-pad on the controller. I'm using the Nintendo Switch Pro controller for this playthrough. But yeah, that's just an easier thing. More fluid bomber's notebook, quicker pop-ups and transitions. I didn't notice that. I think the time it takes for the transformations, everything else kind of pales in comparison. But yeah, I guess that's a thing. So we could check that out, see if we notice any difference. Optional Song of Time Saving. Yeah, so that was the other thing that I noticed was different, even in my really vague poor memory, is so you couldn't, basically in the old game, I think you could only save when you went back in time. You couldn't just save at any point. So like, I mean, the streams I've been doing live here, they're all pretty long, and probably I usually try to finish something before I quit for the day, like a major thing, so I don't have to go back and redo it. Go back in time and redo it. But I do remember the old version, you couldn't just save at any point. You had to, it only let you save when you went back in time. So basically, if you were like on day 2 or just starting day 3, that would have been a drag. Oh, I gotta go do something else, I gotta quit and bolt to something else. Then you basically lose those 3 days if you didn't complete the major thing you wanted to complete, just to save it and come back to later. So that actually was a improvement. I think an improvement in the experience in this 3DS version, because now you can save anytime you want. But I guess if you wanted, or if you care about a more true to the original Nintendo 64 version, you can optionally save only then. Improved bosses. So I didn't notice this right away, but yeah. So I did notice it in the last couple of streams. I don't totally remember how it used to be though. But like each boss, each of the 2 bosses I've gotten to so far, there was like the level mechanic, but then there was always like this eyeball mechanic. And that was just something they added. So I guess in the old version, you would just hit them the normal way, and then the extra thing of having to like finish them off by hitting them in this eyeball somewhere on the boss monster was added in the 3DS version to make it, I don't know, harder, or some commonality between them, or I'm not sure why they did that. But in this pack, they've tweaked it such that those are gone. So that's actually the thing I want to try tonight. I want to play it for a little while just to make sure it doesn't crash. And then I think I'll go back to the ice dungeon and try to beat that boss again, and just to see what it's like with no eyeball. And then I'll probably cut the stream. And then next stream, if that all goes well, we'll stick with this kind of hacked version, and then kind of keep going through the game and hopefully finish it in the next week. So the goal is to finish it before next Friday, so it's like a little over a week from now, because we're getting Skyward Sword HD and we're going to start that. So this has all been just kind of me testing out the streaming thing, kind of getting my setup, getting my act together, playing a game that I've played kind of before, but not quite in this version. So it's been pretty cool. Let's see, other tweaks. I guess the AI is balanced. I don't know if that means it's easier or harder. I didn't notice. Again, I don't remember how hard they were 20 years ago. I mean, I don't think the last 2 bosses were super hard or anything. I didn't get like down to the last heart or whatever, but or even have to use any fairy. So I don't know. Maybe the 3DS version's easier and it goes back to being harder. We'll see. Then a bug, I guess. I didn't run into the bug. And other stuff. We haven't even got this boss yet. Restored ice arrows. So do I even have the ice arrow yet? No. I don't think so. I think I just got the fire arrows. So There we go. I know everyone was looking for my face. Let's see, other changes. So yeah, I haven't gotten the ice arrows yet, but apparently, they will work anywhere in the Great Temple, not just in Georg's room. So again, haven't gotten even to the temple yet or the ice arrows, but I guess again I think that's returning it back to the way it was in the original. Sparkling water effect, insult the player's intelligence. Again, haven't got there yet, but that sounds like it's probably something in the 3DS version that made it easier, so they're restoring it back to the harder N64 version. More potent inverted Song of Time. So I didn't notice this necessarily either. So I guess the when you play the inverted Song of Time, which slows down time, it slowed it down to half speed in this version, whereas in the original it was more like 1/3 speed. So I guess in the original version you would have gotten more time, more real, actual real life time. So I'm not sure. I guess that's an anti-quality of life change. I guess there's some technical reason why. I think because the frame rate changes in the 3DS version, but whatever it is, I guess it's more true to the original now. So if that gives us more time to finish something in the 3-day cycle, cool. I'll take it. These are button tweaks, yeah. So for the controller, I guess you can map more things easily. I don't know. We'll see. I won't spend too much time on that, but and then streamline gameplay. So I think these are things, just little tweaks to make the game go faster. Like, so cutting cutscenes out. I mean, not the actual story cutscenes, but the things that get repeated over and over again. Like when you put on the Goron mask, you can kind of shortcut through it if you push one of the buttons anyways, but it is kind of a drag. Like, you've seen that cutscene like 500 times. Do you really need to see it the 501st time? No. And then other random stuff, so less hand holding. I did notice this. So in the original, or in the first stream, I think, in the Woodfall Temple, because I remember playing this, and I did, for whatever reason, I remember being, just vague memories, being really frustrated in a certain area, and I think that's one of them. Is yeah, it's hard to describe, but in one of those rooms, when you're Deku Link and you're trying to fly to the other side of the room, but you have to kind of hop on a couple of platforms that move. The way it worked in the 3DS version, if you go back to the first stream, was they're not moving until you first land on them and then go into the flower thing. Then after that, then they're moving. So, which makes it easy if you're going through it the first time, because you're landing on a stable platform. You're not trying to go from one moving platform to another moving platform. You're only jumping from the moving one. But in the Nintendo 64 version, they're always moving. So even jumping into it or jumping from it. So they made that a little bit easier in the 3DS version. This hack returns it back to kind of the more challenging version. Again, it's not, not super challenging, but it is less easy than the 3DS version. This I don't remember. I haven't gotten there yet. This I kind of blew off for now. I haven't really done the swordsman school thing. The bombers thing, I don't remember that being an issue. And the hint stones, I don't really use anyways. This I've kind of noticed, so the owl statues I didn't notice. It's possible to control Goron Link rolling just like in the Nintendo 64 version. Yeah, Goron Link was my second favorite mask as far as the transformative one. You know, the spin thing is cool. It's fast. It's fallen, it's destructive, but yeah, I feel like but it's hard to control when you're already spinning. So like, so I do want to test that out, just see if that feels different now. We'll see. Then other random bug fixes. So I guess since they're hacking the game anyways, why not fix Nintendo's bugs? So, but anyways, yeah. So so that's cool. I mean, it seems like decent stuff. It's not like majorly changing the game. It's probably taking the best, you know, it's taking the improved graphics and gameplay of the new version. It's returning back to the original format, some of the more controversial changes that people didn't like, you know, more of the purist changes. And it's not, you know, turning Link into the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man or some crazy hack like that. So it's still, I think it's still in the spirit of the game, but kind of tweaking things. So back. So I wanted to test the swimming, the Goron changes. I guess we could try testing that. Inverted Song of Time. And who's the other? Oh yeah, and then check out that last boss again and see what the gameplay is like about that. Anyway, so I've been explaining this way too long. Let's get to it. So, step one, let's see if it crashes or not. So it hasn't crashed yet. All right, and we've got, here we are. We're on the first day. Okay, so let's try the swimming again. There we go. All right, so yeah. The swimming, diving out of the water, not using up magic. I mean, this is the way Zoras should swim. That's BS that they added the magic thing. I mean, I guess maybe, I don't know. I've read somewhere, I think on the webpage, where like in some areas when you're like you actually swim too fast, so like it gets annoying because you keep bumping into things. But then at that point, you just quit that mode and you just walk. It's not or paddle like this. It's not a big deal. But yeah, this is what I remember from the Nintendo 64 version. This is a lot better. It's just so smooth and fun. Like to just swim constantly like this. And you're a Zora. You're a GD fish, man. This is how it should be, and it's like super awesome graphics. That of course, the old CRT in the Nintendo 64, your old Sony tube TV. You know, this is much more upgraded. So yes, all right. So that works. That's awesome. +1. Kudos to the hack for that. Awesome. So that's the first thing. Looks like we already did the inverted Song of Time. I guess it's slower. I'm not gonna pull out a stopwatch and test. I don't care. You know. So what was the other thing? So Goron link. Oh, how do we assign? Oh, I didn't. Just automatically. Okay, so I'm hitting the D-pad. See that? Hitting the D-pad. Changing mass real easy like. So I don't remember what they are. So down is Deku, left is Zora, up is Goron, and right is I don't have yet. All right. So let's do. Oh, interesting. So I can still save. So I guess that's optional. You can still save like that. I don't know. You try to ride the horse in that form, you'll flatten the poor thing. That's funny. I mean, you can't even reach the horse in that form. So they all have a custom with Zora. Probably you don't have the fins or whatever. In that form you won't be able to get your whole body on the horse. Now why not? I mean, what? You could what, like the fins are gonna stick off? Thing off? That's we don't want you. So let's go to back to the I don't remember what it's called now. The mountain village. There we go. Snowhead. Taking a break. I was playing Flight Simulator. Forgot how this game works already. Shame on me. Flight Simulator is fun though. I'm gonna be doing more of this stream. Just on days I want to take a break from Zelda. Right. Now can I play the guitar? As long as I play the right song, or does it have to be Goron drums? My dead fish bones guitar. Nope, I guess it's gotta be Goron. I respect that. You want to play the Goron lullaby? You better goddamn get your Goron instrument out. Alright. So we want to test the rolling, which I could do right now. Don't notice a difference, but then again, I don't remember exactly what it was doing before. Let me read that again. So the description was It is possible to control Goron Link rolling just like in the Nintendo 64 version. Hold A and move to roll. Release A to stop. Hold A. Oh, okay. I guess if you want to keep holding down A, when you let go of it, he comes out of the roll. Whereas before, I think you had to like stomp or something. I don't know. I don't think that's significant enough to know or care. But thanks for doing it anyways. Now, I don't... Did they change the graphic on that? I don't remember in the last stream him like actually turning into a stone when he does the power drop. But I could have just forgotten it. I'm not sure. I'm not motivated enough to revert that. So maybe I'll just watch one of the old streams, which are archived on Retro Josh TV YouTube channel. There's a plug for you. Please follow along. Trying to get Twitch affiliate status. And get notified when I go live because I don't have a set schedule. It's just whenever I can. So yeah. So here we're gonna, I guess we already tried the rolling, but yeah, let's see what this boss is like without the eyeball mechanic. Oh, yeah, I didn't even bother with the fairies. Oh, I don't have any arrows though. That's gonna... Okay, hopefully there's arrows in here somewhere. Ooh, that's there we go. All right, let's beat this boss, OG style, Nintendo 64 style. Mass mechanical monster, Goht. Huh. You just smash him. It feels like it's spinning faster, but that could be a totally... I mean, when he's going at full speed, not right now. It feels like it's going faster, but that could be a total placebo effect. Like right now. Like, I don't remember being able to catch up that fast. But again, I could be... Yeah, okay, so there's no... Yeah, there's no eyeball, you're just ramming the guy. He doesn't... Did he just not... Does he not stop at all now since he doesn't have his little eyeball mechanic? Or did I just not do the right thing yet? Not hit him enough yet. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah. Dude, I'm not liking the camera angle though. Did that change? I don't remember this being so... Okay, so now you just punch him in the face. There's no like not the weird little eyeball thing you have to aim for with the arrow. Am I going crazy? Why is the camera angle... in your Z targeting? So Z targeting turns on the camera thing now? I don't want the camera, I just want it to... I mean, I don't want the pick the box camera, I want the... Oh, here we go. Alright, yeah, I don't know. My right joystick wasn't working before. Now every little weird thing I'm going to blame on the hack. No, I'm not doing it wrong. It's clearly the hack. Everything is going wrong in my life, and it's all the damn hack's fault. Oh! Hold on. Fell down. Alright, well that was lame. Alright, pooping out bombs again. We're at the pooping the bomb phase of this fight. Yeah, I mean, this is fine, like, you know. I kind of agree, like, I guess if I had to shoot an arrow in the eyeball right now instead of just punching the guy, maybe it's a little harder, but it's not like harder like it's a challenge. It's more like an annoying extra step that's kind of pointless hard. I see why people wouldn't like that. Because it's not a challenge, it's just another like dumb thing you have to do. And it's especially annoying because you have to shoot an arrow, I believe. At least that's the most effective way, if not the only way. And to do that, you have to get out of Zora, Goron Link, back to normal Link, and then back again. That's just a pain in the butt. Nobody likes that. It's not like a puzzle. Like, that's the other thing too. It's like, especially after you fight the first boss. The first boss, if you go back in the stream, I think it took me a minute to figure that out. Like, oh, okay, I have to stun it, and then you have to fly over him and drop the thing. But once you know that and you come to this boss, and like, it's very clear, like, you know, when he goes down the first time, he's got like the little eyeball and everything's like highlighted towards it. Pretty obvious what you have to do, so there's not really a puzzle challenge. And, you know, hitting him in the eye with the arrow, it's not a physical challenge, it's just an annoyance of a now I gotta press 3 buttons and do this other thing kind of thing. So yeah, I'm glad they took that away. I don't remember what the first boss is like, but I mean without it, but I'm not in the mood to go back relitigate that battle. Yeah, the rolling I think is improved. You can basically push A, get out of it. I don't know. It's no worse. And it still has kind of the original intent, the original design, the original spirit. So, yeah. bug fixes. Yeah, inverted song of time. I don't know. Has it felt slower than before? Where are we at now? So we're still at 11 a.m. on the first day. After all that, it's hard to tell. I think the boss is better. Again, we haven't got to Twin Mold yet. I think that's like the desert run, if I remember from a long time ago. Bomber's notebook, is that more fluid? I don't know what fluid means there. Quicker pop-ups and transition. Oh, every time you get a quest update, it's 5 seconds. We'll see that next time. We get a quest update. Fixed water hopping, soaring. Yeah, alright. So yeah, it hasn't crashed yet. We beat a boss. I was kind of late. Still got all the original graphics and cool things. I think the experience is better and more true to the original intent, original Nintendo 64 version. I'm giving this hack a thumbs up, and we will keep using this version to finish out the game. How do I... Now this... Okay, so this is happening again. This is annoying. So left Z is pulling up... Hold on. Let me fix this. Left Z is... So it's pulling up the damn pictograph box camera thing instead of... No, you want a Z target and you want to kick some enemy ass. What are we doing here? Yeah, okay, that's fine. But ZL is both switch arrows and pictograph box. Yeah, that's not cool. Well, A, that's not true. I mean, which is it? It's one or the other. Button tweaks for controller players. Optional bindings to make the game easier on the controller. Yeah, all the other ones are cool. Except the ZL button. Hey, on their website it has switch arrow ZL, pictograph box ZL. So I don't know how it can be both. Unless I only have one type of arrow. Or, oh, maybe I have to be... Okay. You have to be using an arrow about ready to shoot and it cycles through them. Okay, that's cool. But how do you get back to normal Z targeting? Like, I don't want the pictograph bot. I want to Z target. Okay, I need to Google this. This is driving me crazy. So what do we call this? This is Project Restoration. Mass Z target. Oh, there's a YouTube video, 10-minute mod review. I should have read that. No, this is, you don't need to watch that. This, where are we at now? 30 something minutes. This 30-minute review is much more efficient and profound than anything you'll find on YouTube. Just throw that away. I have my arrow on my sword out, right? Maybe it's just with bees? Okay, let me try a different. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot of people are complaining about it, so maybe I'm doing something wrong? That couldn't be. Free camera mode can be used more often, notably when targeting, talking, or playing the ocarina. But why would you want free camera mode when you want to Z target? Or maybe they mean this. I mean, can I get rid of this? How do I Z target in this mode? Yeah, I don't see anything on the website. It just says freedom, this and that. Alright, this is okay. This is annoying. Yeah, I don't want to take a picture. I want to see target. Is there another button I'm missing here? I mean, if no, I mean that's just telling it to do the same thing it did before. So this is all in the game, these settings. It doesn't make sense. But I mean, these are the original settings in the game, I think. Yeah, that's fine. But it's what it's doing when it's L targeting, right? I don't want the picture. I don't want the camera. That I don't see. I don't know where the hack would put those settings. I don't think it's here. I can't like unequip that. Ugh. Alright, so that's the one thing that if I can't figure out, it really kind of sucks. Yeah, how am I... Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna fight this dumbass without Z targeting. L targeting. That's bullocks. Alright, no, there's gotta be a way to... So button tweaks for controller players. Additional optional bindings to make the game easier to play on a controller. Oh, ZL. Oh, duh. Just regular L. Okay, got it, got it, got it. My bad. Or was it? I don't know. I feel like... You know what? I think in the original, probably ZL and L are do the same thing. And I was just using ZL. Because I'm pretty sure that's what I was doing in the previous streams. But now they reassign those ZL, ZR buttons to new things. And then you have to use L and R for what they were intended for. There we go. Alright. Alright, I'll get used to it. That's fine. As long as it's there in some form. There we go. Cool. Alright, well, just wanted to test those things out. and I think the test was a success. So let's see, it's a DB. Then you go to start. Yeah, I mean the controller shortcuts, I think once you know what they are, actually are kind of nice. We'll do Song of Soaring. Another efficiency hack there. So the first time I did that, it did the whole Song of Soaring cutscene, and then the second time did not do it. So, cool. Yeah. So anyways, next stream we'll explore this area, do whatever's next. I think we go to the fortress. And I don't know, yeah. A+++, 10 thumbs up, would buy again. We'll keep playing Majora's Mask 3DS version with the Project Restoration hack. Pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to cut stream for tonight. Just want to test that out. Thanks for the you that joined. Catch you on the VODs. Follow to get notified when we go live next time. I appreciate it. I've been Josh, and you've been you. And until next time, please don't die. See you next time.